travel together. And after so long, these individuals become a little bit more than colleagues. They become our family also. Kevin was a part of Mountain View College's family. You know, he was so much more than just a resource that we would go to whenever we needed help with the paper. Kevin had the ability to make our days just a little bit easier, to make our challenges just a little bit more bearable. One of the things is that at this funeral this past Saturday, one of the prevailing themes was that Kevin was a teacher. And this one gentleman even brought up the point that if you needed help with something, Kevin would come in and he would help you. But this is the thing, Kevin was going to teach you how you could help yourself. As we work through, you know, this very emotional loss, you know, we're faced with the question now, who's going to be our teacher? Who's going to train us in that new concept? Who's going to help us with our assignments? Who's going to be that campus expert? These are questions that we're going to have to come together as a campus to answer. However, the great thing about it is that there's no greater lesson that Kevin left with us than the life that he lives. As educators, we often state that everything we do is because we're dedicated to student success. And while we all agree to that, sometimes we're not sure how to articulate that. But Kevin showed us. Kevin showed us by coming in sometimes as early as 6 o'clock in the morning to make sure that he could help those students before they entered their 8 o'clock class. I've seen Kevin go into his own pocket to pay for classroom materials because he did not want that motivated student to be held back just because they couldn't afford a textbook. I saw Kevin work all weekend long to help a stressed out colleague that spent a lot of time grading assignments. And I also saw Kevin bring a smile to an often underappreciated faculty member by bringing paper flowers to her on her birthday.
Aww.
Listen, it is no greater gift that a person can leave than their legacy. And Sidney Poitier says that a man's legacy is measured by the lives that he has improved. And to Mr. and Mrs. Williams, I want to say that I'm better because of Kevin. These students are better because of Kevin. All of these faculty members and workers, they're better because of Kevin, and this whole college is better because of Kevin. In the words of an unknown author, I do not want my legacy written in paper, nor do I want it written in stone. For if I truly lived a meaningful life, it will be written in people's souls.
Aww.
Kevin will also always be a part of us, and we thank you for the time that we were able to share with him. With that said, we are now adjourned, and please feel free to stay after and to have some refreshments.